Yeah, so much. But I mean, it needs to be done. We waiting on to talk about DNA something now. John wasting these people time. Girl, I couldn't go to the bathroom by myself with John. Like what?
Miss Kadori?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Good morning. This is cause number 2020-36221 in the interest of Lexington Wesley Kadori. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
So help
Yes,
me
sir.
God.
Okay, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Lavanya Kadori, and I am the mother to Lexington.
Okay, sir, your name and your relationship to the child. Sir, your name and your relationship to the
Uh,
child.
yes, my name is John Kadori, and for my son.
Okay, and for the state.
Good morning, Your Honor, Attorney Angela Jeffries.
Morning, what are we doing today, Miss Jeffries?
Your Honor, this is an original suit affecting the parent-child relationship. The parties are married, but it's my understanding that Mr. Kadori is requesting DNA in this case, sir.
Was this child born during the marriage, Miss
Yes, he
Kadori?
yes he was.
No, sir.
Yes. And is there any possibility that he's not the father, Miss Kadori?
No, sir, not at all.
And why do you
Uh,
think he's wanting a DNA test?
Because he actually he's always said that my son wasn't his. Like starting back when I was even initially pregnant, we had like a fight during around Hurricane Harvey time, and at that time, that's when he basically disclosed to me that he felt like my son wasn't his. So I always say like if you felt like that, like John woke me up that morning to go get married. When I had the baby, I called John. We were living together at the time. I was always with him. I couldn't go anywhere without him. So
Okay.
besides work, like if John's really
All right. Okay, ma'am. Now, sir, why do you think that he may not be your child?
for Christmas, I had gathered up some money and I had bought my son some gifts. And I waited outside the door until she got home. And so when I saw arrive at the house, and my son was running behind her, I went upstairs and knocked on her door and to bring my son gifts. And and as I said, I was about to leave, and I tell her I love him, and she said, with our own words, that my son is not mine. He's not your son. And I said, I told her what you said. She said nothing, and so I just kept it as
Oh,
that.
all right. Okay. Okay. Ma'am, let's go ahead and do some DNA testing. And if you say that he's the father, you won't have to hear about it anymore. Okay.
that's fine. And he's
What
also not telling the truth right now.
what is
But
the date? What is the reset date, Miss Jeffries?
Of April 28th, 2021, Your Honor.
DNA testing is ordered, and this matter is reset to April 28, 2021. Anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. You're
You're
excused.
excused. Thank you. You both are excused, guys. You can log off.
All right, thank you.
Oh, okay, thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, Ms. Maylene, go ahead and turn on your video and unmute yourself, please. Our case is up. Thank you.
This is cause number 2020-36021 in the interest of Kaylet Ramos Carson. Please raise your right hand to be sworn, ma'am. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. Please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Maylene Ramos, I'm Kaylet's mother.
All right. For the state,
Attorney Koya Armstrong, representing the Office of the Attorney General.
order to note that the non-custodial parent is Cade Carson. Mr. Carson was served on October 20th, 2020 at 1:04 p.m. at 3403 Apache Meadows Drive in Baytown, Harris County, Texas. And he's not filed an answer. Is that correct?
That's
Yes.
correct, Your Honor.
So this is a straight no answer default.
No answer default. Yes, sir.
All right, let's proceed.
Thank you. I'd like to call my first witness, Maylene Ramos. Ms. Ramos, have you seen Mr. Cade Ryan Carson check into the Zoom hearing today?
No, ma'am.
And who is the father of your child?
Cade Carson.
In fact, isn't it true that Mr. Carson signed a document called Acknowledgement of Paternity, which made him the legal father of your child?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know if Mr. Carson has any other minor children besides this child?
No, ma'am.
And do you know if he's working at the moment?
I don't believe so.
Okay. And since we had no income information, we were able to calculate child support for this one child based on minimum wage presumption. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And child support came out to $216 per month to begin February 1st of 2021. Are you okay with that?
Yes, ma'am.
And we also figured out medical support to be $57 per month, also begin February 1st, 2021. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, do you have private health insurance available for this child?
No, ma'am.
Are you asking the court to allow you to apply for the government medical assistance for this child?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And we also calculated some retroactive child support from the period of June 20th, 2019 to today's date, January 25th of 2021. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you only wanted half of what we actually calculated, which came to $2,150. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But you were made aware of the full amount that you were entitled to, which was a little about $4,300. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
So for the judgment of child support, back child support of $2,150, I'm asking the court to have him pay $25 per month starting February 1st of 2021. Are you okay with that?
Yes, ma'am.
And then payments will step up to $241 per month if he hasn't paid off the judgment once the child becomes an adult, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, if someone should have to pay court costs, who should it be, you or Mr. Carson?
Miss Cade Carson.
Okay, and I'm gonna have those, and I'll ask the court to have those court costs due April 1st of 2021 to be paid by Mr. Carson. Is that okay with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, as far as the non-monetary terms, you and Mr. Carson will be made joint managed conservator. You're gonna have a geographic restriction to Harris and surrounding counties, and Mr. Carson's gonna get a standard possession order for his visitation for the child. You okay with all those things?
Yes, ma'am.
In that case, Your Honor, I pass the witness.
The court will approve the order submitted. Thank you. You're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Ramos, you can go. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
Betsy's, it wasn't mine, it was Betsy had one from when, because I've had spasms in my back. I need to get those muscles relaxed. My mouth's real dry. I'm feeling like I'm sleepy.
We only have 4 more cases left. Hopefully they'll be down before 12.